headers in there. Never in my life have I had to go through such flaming hoops to put a damn header in. Lord. One of the things I had to remove, all right, was probably not, it was not the header's fault that it didn't fit. So when we got this car, it didn't have a cross member under the engine. My grandfather decided it needed a cross member under the engine, so he made one. Made one out of the material he had sitting around, which happened to be the same stuff we made frame ties with. Yeah, it weighs about 30 pounds. All right, so I can understand that being in the way. And you see over here, there's the transmission cooler lines off the car. I'll never get them fuckers back in there. Had to take the starter off, and not just off the bell housing, but take the cables loose so the damn thing's completely out of the way. Take the idler arm off. I don't mean just off the frame, I mean off. It's laying on the ground underneath there. There's no bolts in the motor mount. Who knows if I'll ever get them back in. Raise the motor up and pull it over this way. And even then, I still had to fight and wiggle and had to take the valve cover off because the valve cover wouldn't let it come up high enough to get in there. So that's just sitting on there right now. If I ever buy another set of hooker headers again, it'll be too damn soon. I swear, they fit like shit. Crap. And you know what? Holley doesn't care. Because people still buy them because they're hooker headers and they're supposed to be top notch. Well, they fit like shit. I spent over 2 hours on it yesterday. Never got it in there. I spent over an hour on it tonight. Finally got it in there. I don't think I'll be able to get them transmission cooler lines back in. That's being honest. I think I'm done for the night. Maybe for the week. And it's Thursday. Shit, that only gives me one day to be done. I mean, look at this mess under here. I mean, I'm going to start putting shorty headers on everything. They fit. Who cares if they don't make as much power? They fit. Well, this is really awesome. So the headers are on. And I can get motor mount bolts back in. Oh, I think it's trying to tell me something. I think it's trying to tell me buy a boat. Go fishing. So that hole doesn't line up, which you probably can't even see anyway. And this one doesn't line up. Well, I guess it's time to get the Sawzall out. So there's how far off that is. What's that, 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch? It's not gonna go down any farther than that because, well, as you can see, right there, that bolt is touching the header tube. Yep, it sure is. So that's not going to go any lower, which means that this is not going to line up, which means then that is still going to be off. Ignore that. Oh, Lord. This is fun, right? I think this stopped being fun a long time ago. I mean, I got the transmission line cooler lines off. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get them fed back in there, let alone even reach up there to with a Sawzall to chop that bolt off just to get the bolts back in the motor mounts.